Welcome to the Biz with Abby and Wilson and DJ Kamjo. Today on this show we have hip hop artist Kimya Miyaki.
Yo.
Karibu sana bwana.
Thanks man.
Vipi?
Poa, mambo vipi?
Yeah.
Kenyans nakwaje?
Kabisa sana.
What's poppin'?
We're very happy to have you.
Thank you.
If you were so happy, why didn't you say his name with swag? You're like,
Come on.
Yeah.
that's what we got
Make
on the
some
show
noise.
today. What? Yeah, dude. Like he's like this very excited dude.
Come on.
Sorry. Okay, keep going.
All right. Yeah.
Hip hop.
Yep, all day.
Yeah?
All day.
All day.
All night.
You will see the cup, right?
Kabisa.
Yes.
Everything. When did you start it?
I started hip hop in phases. I started as a fan, and I started that. About late '80s, early '90s, and then I've been listening to hip hop for years, and I decided to start rapping when I came back home, Kenya, because I grew up in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got back, I decided I should write my own stuff instead of rapping Snoop's and them's lyrics.
You should rap into your own.
Yeah, so I started writing.
You came back when?
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
So that's when you started doing like mainstream Kenyan
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yep, Kenyan hip hop. Started going to F2 jam sessions,
Showtime.
Yep, meeting up with the bad boys of Nairobi and East Africa. Yeah, man.
Is it a family thing, like music?
It is.
I'm just asking.
It is. It all started with my dad. You heard Madhouse got closed the other day. My
Yep.
dad used to play there in the 70s, the
Wow.
guitar. In the early 70s. So yeah, music is, in our fam,
But
why is it
then,
there?
Kimya, you actively with working with Tanzanians.
Yeah.
What's the name of the
Kikosi
crew?
cha Mizinga.
Kikosi cha Mizinga.
Yeah, I lived in Tanzania for 6 years.
After you came back?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So from about the year 2000 to 2006, I was in Tanzania working with Kikosi cha Mizinga, doing hip hop, producing. I'm also a producer. I make beats and stuff. So I was producing for them primarily, but I used to work with a lot of Tanzanian artists, Wanaume and them, Chege, all the Tanzanian artists know me, TID, all of them. Like I've worked with all of them. We used to support our music through making music for them.
Well, what's the difference between the music, the hip hop there and the hip hop here? Like, what would you say is the
Tanzania.
main? Yeah.
Tanzania, the hip hop is the same way here. There's not much of a difference, but there's different types of music out there. There's the mainstream music out there is bongo flavor, and it's similar to hip hop in many ways. So it's hard to make a distinction. What's the difference? But
And in terms of
it's not quite
appreciation,
hip-hop.
Market.
Tanzania, it's much appreciated. Like the people there appreciate stuff. I think Kenyans downplay stuff kidogo. They get used to it. Maybe that's the Nairobi syndrome, but Tanzania generally and Uganda, the people really accept anyone's music. It doesn't matter who it is. Anyone does a show in those countries, you can guarantee 200 plus people, guaranteed, for a nobody. So for the top 20, they can Jazza Stadium or something.
So hip hop, is it a thing with the shades everywhere, even when the sun isn't shining? I'm just asking.
Yeah, a lot of guys just be shy, man. I'm really
You're
wearing
shy.
it. Not me. I said
Okay.
a lot of guys.
Okay,
you know.
just checking.
A lot of guys, they wear shades at night, but nah, not me, man.
I mean, it is. I mean,
it's just
not
bright
the
in
sun.
here. All of the lights,
Right.
what they
Okay.
say, man. Jigga said all of the lights is enticing, but look what they did to Tyson. So I
Yeah.
kind of like to protect myself. Not staying
because
behind
Wilson's
shades.
gonna punch you. Okay. Your most recent video.
Most recent video is Not Enough, done with
Yeah.
Cable K-Force and David D. Major.
With the cornrows.
Yep, and
Old
the
school.
song's just basically talking about music isn't enough. We're not just trying to make music, we're also doing other things. We're trying to make money, trying to build businesses, trying to guide the youth of tomorrow to make smart decisions and shit.
Question about that video. So the girls, is that also a hip hop thing? Where like, oh, we have to build a future, and then the girl going, hi.
Well, you know what?
Tell
It's
us,
funny.
tell us.
It's funny you say that because I've never put a chick in my video ever. I have
But that
over
was your-
11 videos, and this one, these guys said, "Yo, man, for this video, we got to get some girls." I was like, "Oh yeah, really? What are they gonna be doing?"
This.
Yeah, I was like,
twerk, twerk.
okay, are we gonna tie them in anyhow? And I was like, okay. let the director do his creative thing.
So you don't do girls in your videos? I mean,
Not
that
unless
sounds naughty. You
That's
don't
not
put
bad.
girls.
Like, yo, man.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Let me rephrase that.
I know
You
Kimya.
don't-
I know
Put
Kimya.
Rihanna in a video, I might do her. You know, I'm just, no, okay, nah. You know what it is? The girl has to be tied in. Like, she could be acting or playing a role or something, but not just dancing the way they were in that video.
Like
In you know, I have 11 videos, so if in all 11 there was just chicks doing that, I don't think I'd be very happy. I let it get away with this one because David is singing and we wanted to lighten up the look, and that was the director's idea. But personally, the girls have to fit. If it's a song about dancing, fine. If it's a club's track, you know,
club
maybe
banger.
it's a club scene,
It's
but
called
not just a chick just dropping it, you know.
That video is
for
called
no
Not
reason.
Enough. I want the DJ to play it, then
All right.
you can flow on it.
So,
So y'all can see the.
no problem.
Oh yeah, I could totally be in the video. Tell us.
I'll holler at you about the next video. then.
Hawako na mimi hawataki ku break bread, kwani wako na nini? Games ahead, iko nywele na hakuna akili, wako asleep kwa bed, MCs mtamka lini? Na bado mko chini tukisaka madili za mamili, mistari kama hizi huwezi kutafsiri. Tathmini, rap ni tough, si siri. Niko in so deep utadhani mini madini. So sick nimeibuka na majini mjini. Pulpit za mzuka za hip hop halisi. Style sibadilishi, bato ni mazishi. Tema matapishi, sema nani mbishi. Ghetto piti, kwenye streets uskiki. Kwa beats ufiki, no real peeps wanafiki. How my boy man, ni machichi. Rap game nimeibai, hata niko na risiti.
Me rapping is not enough. Na hustle ni pate pesa long kajiraf. So the hustle don't stop till I drop dead or I'm sitting at the top.
Me rapping is not enough.
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 So the hustle don't stop till I'm sitting at the top till the day
Listen,
I
fuck a
die.
story, ain't nobody listening. So wacha tu nibonge juu ya vitu mi udu. Ka kucheza ludo na kuplay PS2. I'm in 3 FIFA 12 mini mzee. Ama kurecord na my crew. Tu vitu si udu on the mic wanga amazing. We stay chasing the dream or is it chasing the green? Nilisha grow up, kids ain't trying to fit in my shoes. I'm wrecking they crew, sniping they hitman in my view. K-Force and I'm talking to you.
Simon says, you better listen to silence. Rhyme, memory, reason, intellectual violence. Time in like seasons, episodes of tyrants. I'm gonna cream this or work with the pirates. Stay high all day, I'm like a permanent pilot. Secret Service fear me, my music's a riot. Kimya jobs, my tunes, I'd like you to buy it. Even if you ain't feeling me, yo, just try it. Mad gain, a lot of sweat, test me, I gotta flex. Kimya rep, big up to suspect.
Me rapping is not enough. Na hustle ni pate pesa long kajiraf. So the hustle don't stop till I drop dead or I'm sitting at the top.
Me rapping is not enough.
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 So the hustle don't stop till
Me
I'm
rapping
sitting
is
at
not
the top
enough.
till
Me
the day I
Me rapping is
die.
not enough. Me rapping is not enough.
Give me pleasure of the fame any day. Give me portion of the fame.
Me rapping is not enough. Me rapping is not enough. Me rapping is not enough. Me rapping is not enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you go.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
have questions.
Go ahead.
And my questions are,
Go ahead.
does music pay your bills?
No. No. It's paid a lot of bills though.
It's paid a lot of bills.
Doesn't
right?
pay.
Long tall money,
So what else do you do other than music?
I'm an IT professional.
which no one saw coming. Did you?
Out of
Okay.
nowhere, right? Out of nowhere, you know, yeah. I'm a geek, like behind closed doors, you never know. I could take apart a computer, put it back together, PC and Mac. And I've been doing web development in Kenya for over 12 years. I mean, East Africa. Web development, graphic design, animation, video editing, all the above, including production of music too.
So that's where much of your money comes
That's
from.
where the
that
money
shit.
comes from, yeah. That's
I
how
feel
I
like
got
artists
fulfilled.
always have secret professions. Like how come Joe is a DJ, but you did mechanical
He's an
engineering.
engineer.
boy.
Yeah, like
There we
what?
go.
Where is that? Okay. So my question about that video
Yeah.
is that you said some I stay high. So
Oh,
drugs.
Jay.
How's that?
I don't advocate for drugs. I stay high on a plane of life, you know. I don't advocate
That's
for
what you
drugs.
meant in the
That's
song,
what I
right?
meant. That's what I meant.
Okay.
And that's what I meant when I was talking about I'm like a permanent pilot, you know. Like way above the clouds, way above cloud 9, 10, 11, all them.
So you don't do like weed?
Nah. I don't advocate for
alcohol,
drugs, you know.
A little,
And
you know.
you know what? If I did advocate for drugs, I'd be really open about it, and it would be drugs that weren't harmful. But you know what? Drugs are harmful, and a lot of us artists have lost friends recently to drugs. In Kenya, we've lost a member of Kalamashaka to drugs, and that dude is like,
Which one?
Bigeti.
Yeah.
And he's like in the dark. We're trying to bring him out, man. You know?
What are you doing
He's
to
my
bring him
boy.
out?
Just take him off the street sometimes. Keep him when he's with us. He doesn't use that shit. Then he'll, you know,
What shit?
he'll heroin.
Okay.
A cheap Kenyan version of heroin that's taken over the coastal cities of Africa. Like it's not just Mombasa, it's also Dar es Salaam. It's so crazy. There's like thousands and thousands of young guys who are just zombies because of this off-base heroin. You know, it's not even like pure heroin. It's like a very dirty, cheap
Contaminated?
version. Yeah,
Okay.
cheap contaminated version. It's extremely cheap. You know, heroin is generally an expensive drug, and it's the most addictive drug on earth. And that's what's taken over Kenya and Tanzania right now, you know, amongst the scene, amongst artists. So it all starts like, you know, people say, you know, one drug is cool, and, you know, it's said that that's a gateway drug, but eventually once it's addictive and you can't handle your habit, that's when it becomes a problem. And that's what's happening to a lot of artists now.
So my question is, like, what is your strategy? Like you said, when he's with you guys, he doesn't do this stuff, but like, are you going to keep him with you all the time? I
We
mean,
can't.
what-
You know, what we're trying to do is get him into rehab, really, but he has to want it for himself.
Yeah.
So up until he wants it for himself, we can't do anything.
What's your advice? Hip hop
Yeah.
in Kenya, it's
Yeah.
been growing, but still most of you hip hop artists,
Yeah.
and especially like guys even who are struggling to come up underground, they are not making money.
Yeah.
And it's something like I'm saying here daily.
Yeah.
What do you think should be done to raise the industry?
Well, I think that we just need a lot more, like TV stations or shows on TV and radio just showing what's out there. You know, there's
You
a
mean
lot
like
more
online TV
Kenyan
shows
music.
like The Biz?
Yeah, like this. You know, because people don't know what's available, so we need to feed them with all the music, not just what's our mainstream music. Let's break down that mainstream stuff and just feed people 1,000 songs and let the people decide. I mean, that's what they're doing in Uganda and Tanzania, and people are loving all the music. At the end of the day, there's no music that won't be loved. I mean, even if somebody came and sang out of tune, imagine there's someone out there that someone will like. But you know, we have standards that we have to stay up to, so singing out of tune won't fly nowadays, right? But you know what I mean? Everyone can reach someone with their music. So tuache kufungia, tusibanie hip hop, tusibanie mziki aina hii, let it all out, even gospel, you know? Yeah, you know, kwanza my brother got saved again.
I saw. I saw that. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Do we expect a family collab from you guys?
Nope, Trayvon's the last one. Bamboo is gone on another page. He's preaching. He don't
Yep.
even want to record with us.
Yeah, because I remember.
I'm not bitter. I'm okay.
Really? 'Cause you
no, it's
went
just weird.
again.
No.
Again.
You know what it is? It's just that I believe that Christianity is a personal decision, and Jesus used to hang out with thugs and prostitutes. This dude is getting saved. He's running to save people. You know, if you really want to live as an example, you should stick with the people you were with. They can't move you. If you've made a decision to do something,
You
just
should be
do it.
moving
Yeah.
them.
Like me, I go cold turkey, stop drinking sometimes, and I still go out with my friends. If I have no willpower if they're just going to convince me to take a drink again. If I've made a decision I'm not drinking for 3 months to clean my body, I'm going to do that, and that's it. So if he makes a decision to be a Christian, it doesn't mean he can't hang out with Abbas and Kimya because they do secular music. No, live by example. Do a song with us and speak in your verse, you know, to
Your
a point that
message.
I should get some kind of conviction that I think you're right. But don't run away from the evil people and go to the Christians. The Christians don't need the gospel.
It's the sinners who need the gospel.
It's the streets that need the
Actually, even Jesus says he
Yeah.
came
For the
for.
sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For
You
the
can't go.
Gentiles.
Don't take the gospel to church. Oh, on a Jew, they know that stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
agree.
no
But
bitterness.
no bitterness, man.
Yeah.
I love Jesus.
Yeah, that's
man.
what
He
I'm
loved
getting
me.
from that conversation. No
Nah,
bitterness.
no
Okay,
bitterness,
cool.
no bitterness.
Kimya, who are you working with now? Remember, it's like you had a fallout with headbangers. Or
Okay,
something.
it wasn't really a fallout, but I just had to step down because we didn't have enough funds to do what we needed to for the artists. We're supposed to operate as a record label, and we weren't doing it. I mean, the artists are coming in, we need a video, we need this, we should do a show, and we don't have the funds to do it, so I was under pressure, and I didn't want to work as a boss there because I was like the CEO running the company, and I didn't want to do that if I'm not doing something for the artists.
Yeah.
So until that day that we had the funds, I could take that position again. But they're still my boys. We still work together.
All right. I'm ready for a freestyle. And a freestyle for real,
Not these written stuff, people.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Just
can
so
do
we
that.
know it's real.
We
Okay.
can do that.
Can look at that camera over
All
there.
right. A beat, no beat.
Do you
just
do you
talk.
want a beat?
Yeah.
I
beat
mean,
would
there's a
be
DJ
nice.
right here.
Well, okay. Beat or no beat, I freestyle for the street. I freestyle for the peeps. I freestyle neat. It's kind of like I'm drinking a drink, or I'm starting to think what I'm thinking. I think what I'm not. Cause what I'm rapping, man, it's off the top. I ain't made it up. I'm in this place today, the bass, and I'm about to say what put me in this place today. Yeah, I'm the hip hop MC, and I didn't start today. I started way back in the day, and I'm just here to say hip hop is my way of life, and it ain't changing. I should make her my wife. What, you jealous? I'm just kidding. I'm hollering at all you fellas and the ladies. Yo, man, come on, make some hip hop babies. That's it. Freestyle it off the top.
Hip hop babies.
Hell yeah. The real hip hop. Then we'll do a show. The real hip hop babies of Nai. You know, there's a lot, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot.
That's what's up.
All right, man.
So, all the best. Any album or something coming from you?
I have a solo album. It's called A Moment of Silence. It's been out for like a year plus. It's available online for sale for free some places if you know how to deal with the internet.
How many?
do
How
you.
many? You've sold how many online? How many?
I don't even know how many copies I've sold or given out or have been downloaded. People have the option to download singles nowadays, so it's really not easy. There's too many forums, but I'm sure that I've spread out in excess of 7,000 to 10,000 copies since it came out.
What he's saying is he don't need the money, so he don't need to keep
No,
track.
I did. Yeah, everybody need the
I
money,
hear
man. I
you.
need the money. I got peoples who need the money, so I really need to make a lot of money so that I can facilitate more people to make money. I'm not in this game for myself. I'm not doing it like a politician. I really am gonna facilitate, for other guys to come out, because I came out because of one or two things: creativity, a talent. That's pure luck. There's a lot of guys out there who don't have that, but they just need a push. So that's my direction with all of this, really.
So struggling artists can be like, yo,
Oh yeah,
What's up?
they already know. Struggling artists, the known artists, all of them. We've been carrying them on our back since way back, man. We carry the cross, just like Nas.
Okay.
For real.
Sawa. Thanks, man, for coming. To the show.
Appreciate you
I
guys
really
having me.
appreciate.
That's what's up.
And we look forward to
Alright.
seeing you back here to ask you some more questions about some of
Sawa.
the things you've said.
No
Yes.
problem, man.
Yes.
Anytime, any place.
And
So-
Back it
people
up
who he's
100.
carried their crosses.
Yeah.
Sawa. All
Cheers,
right, man. Good looking out.
Sawa.
All right.
Hiya. That was the bass with Abby and Wilson and DJ Kamjo. Bass.
you need to stop doing my
Okay,
sign.
Sawa. See, I'm
Just
doing
like-
it too.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Sign out. Come on.
I don't even.
Peace.